Hello and welcome to my second ever video. This is part 2 in my Manchester United series. My name is Riley and I'm happy to have you guys here today. So, I kind of made a boo-boo. I did not mean to play or have such a gap between the last video and this one. I recorded the match against Liverpool and then I played off camera the game against Sunderland, and then I played Man City and recorded that. Once I was done that, found out files were corrupt, I messed up, so here we are. The match against Liverpool was very much ours. We should have won it. They went down to 10 men just after the start of the second half, and then, yeah, we blew it. Sunderland, obviously, we won, so there was that. And then the game against Man City, we were able to pull off. Probably the biggest difference between the Liverpool and the Man City game was who I started at keeper. I actually played Dean Henderson instead of David De Gea. So as you can see, Henderson, he had a great game. Maxi Gomez, not sure if I included that in, well, I probably didn't because it was supposed to be in the video that didn't end up working out, but I was able to sign Maxi Gomez on a contract, so that's great. He provides necessary depth for the front three, because in that first video, that game against Arsenal, it's definitely something I realized when Marcus Rashford was not playing was we got no one else. We don't have anyone that can play up top if Anthony Martial is going to the left wing, or it was a needed signing. So anyways, he had a great game against Man City. And then I went over here and played Leicester in the 4th round of the Carabao Cup. It was very much a rotated side, mostly because I don't care so much about the Carabao Cup. The board doesn't care, so I kind of just played with players that normally won't start. As you can see here, yeah, that is not the right one, but here we go, right here. David De Gea, again, poor game. I don't know what his deal is, but his overall rating so far this season is down the tank. It's not great. He has no confidence. I was hoping Leicester City would be a game that he could kind of bounce back from, but it's been no-go so far. So, going into today's match against Chelsea. So, let us go over to the team selection and I'll show you what I'm going with. So, to start things off, I'm going to go with Maxi Gomez up top. I'm going to play him the pressing forward role. It's been effective so far, so why not? On the right wing, we'll have Jadon Sancho as an inverted winger. Bruno Fernandes as our attacking midfielder. And then on the left wing, we will have Marcus Rashford. He is currently healthy. And then Paul Pogba and Scott McTominay. Donny van de Beek, he has been playing fairly well. He played in the last game, and he was like the lone player that actually made a difference, even though we still lost 4-1, but I'm going to give him a rest for today. And then we'll have a back four of Alex Telles on the left. With left back, Eric Bailly's going to come in, mostly because Harry Maguire has picked up a knock, unfortunately, so there's that. Victor Lindelof, and then Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Probably the biggest surprise is I will be benching De Gea today. Mostly because his form, as you can see, 6.47 has been ridiculous. Like, it has not been good. Dean Henderson's only played 2 matches, one against Sunderland, which was a clean sheet, but again, it was against Sunderland, and then against Man City. And he let 2 goals in, but overall his performance is great, and it had nothing to do with him. It's just the 1 goal came within the last minute of the match, and the other one, it was more on the defense than anyone else. So, anyways, we will start Dean Henderson and see what happens. I'm not at the point now where I am going to try to sell De Gea at this point. I'm going to keep him because he's still a fantastic player and has great potential, but he's not been performing thus far, so that's a little worrisome. So we'll see what we have with Dean Henderson, because if he is who we hope he can be, that would be great, because he is cheaper. Even if we sign another contract, I doubt he'll want as much money as De Gea currently wants, but yeah, I think we'll see what we have here with Dean Henderson and go from there. So let's get started. Chelsea. It looks like we are in London for this game. So here we go. Let me just change that. So Wan-Bissaka to Sancho. Bissaka taking his sweet time. Got Pogba. No one is doing anything. Passing it back. Wan-Bissaka to Lindelof. To Wan-Bissaka again. And yes, back to Lindelof. Oh, there we go. Rashford making a run for it. And, oh, it's close. But it was a nice run, nice shot, and we got a corner. So great opportunity here. The great thing about Maxi Gomez is he is a big man. He is tall. He can, yeah, he has great heading. So that is wonderful because that is definitely needed. Lindelof to Pogba. Pogba to McTominay. Fernandez. Pogba's going to go to Maxi Gomez. Rashford. Is anyone going to make a run? Oh, what? Did not expect that. I did not like that shot from that range, but Mendy fumbled with it a little bit, so too bad Maxi Gomez didn't actually make a run, because that could have been quite nice. Sancho with the ball, and he shoots and scores. There we go. Second goal of the season for Jadon Sancho, who so far has lived up to the potential. He has been fantastic, both when he scores and when he doesn't score. He's just a playmaker, and that's what we needed on that right wing. Silva is there, and Conte is coming up. Timo Werner is coming, and he shoots and scores. That was unfortunate. That shot had a lot of pace, and Dean Henderson didn't really stand a chance. I don't know how. See how he just, yeah, Lindelof just was sleeping there. Between him and Eric Bailly, that was poor. Extremely poor. Center back is definitely going to be a pit. Oh, Marcus Rashford just picked up a knock and wants to come off. That is super annoying. He has literally gotten injured every single match he's played in. Every match. Havertz, Kai Havertz with the ball, and oh, nice slide. There we go, Dean Henderson. Pick up the ball. He is making a case. He obviously let it in that one goal, but I don't know what is with David De Gea this season, but he has not looked good for us at all. There we go. Wan-Bissaka with the strike. That is something else. I am. He probably overheard me talking about how he's not an attacking fullback. And then look at this. Sancho's just going to give it back to him, and he's just going to shoot. Yeah, that's perfect. That was almost from outside the 15-yard box. That's perfect. Yeah, that's great. That's what we need. If he can start being reliable in the attacking aspect of the game, then yeah, that could be a game changer. Alright, I'm happy with the performance. Yes, I am. Hands on hips. Let's do it. Wan-Bissaka, here we go. He already has a strike this game. Perfect goal, especially for someone that has not scored a goal for Manchester United yet. Well, as up to this point in this game. He scored a similar goal actually in real life to what he did in this match. There we go, Jadon Sancho. I looked away for like literally a millisecond and puts it in the back of the net. Perfect. That hopefully should do us good, but again, with how these games have been going so far, who knows? I don't know. That was perfect though. Werner, oh, Williams intercept accepted that pass. Dean Henderson, who's actually looked quite good. Only a 6.8, but yeah, that's it. That's the game. I think I might give Dean Henderson another shot. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I would say, hey, let me know what you guys think, but let's be honest, by the time this video comes out, don't know how many people are actually going to have watched it, or will watch it at this point, so I could say, let me know what you guys think. Dean Henderson, do I stick with him, or do I go back to the struggling David De Gea? Food for thought. So up next is West Brom. Not sure how to handle this, because I don't want to go in there overconfident. I believe they are 19th in the league currently. So a win here, it's not guaranteed, but it should happen, to say the least. So, and then 3 days later, I have a Champions League game against Kiev, which I will show on the next video. So I'm not sure if I should switch things up a little bit. I guess for the next game, I'll rest a lot of people. So we'll go in as is. We have Anthony Martial up top as our advanced forward. Marcus Rashford on the left wing. Jadon Sancho on the right wing. Bruno Fernandes as our attacking midfielder. Paul Pogba, Donny van de Beek. And then our back four of Alex Telles, Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And I will give another go for De Gea as keeper for this game. Mostly because I'm hoping that this helps with his confidence and his overall rating. Because right now, 6.47 is pretty poor for arguably one of the better keepers in the world. So let's go ahead with that. And good chance that I'll have a rotated squad for the Kiev game, which probably will include Dean Henderson. But for the time being, we're going to go ahead with De Gea and see if he can play out of this funk that he's in. I'm hoping he can, but at the same time, I'm not sure. So far, it's not looking so good. So let's get going. And another thing with David De Gea as well is how many people are looking for a keeper that's going to cost them £350,000 a week. His wage is ridiculous. Granted, he's been crucial to United, not success over the last few years, but maintaining them from, preventing them from falling too far. Alright, so we're off to a pretty good start with a .44 XG, 3 shots, 2 on target. Let's get something going here, boys. Okay, back to David De Gea. Not what I was really hoping for. Paul Pogba to Sancho. Sancho to Wan-Bissaka out wide. Oh, he's going to go right up the middle to Martial. Okay. Some of the decision making is definitely questionable, but Martial to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka across. Van de Beek. Again, Sancho. Okay, Sam Johnstone. He is... okay, he's doing decent, to say the least. Former United player. Alright, Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes hasn't done a whole lot so far this season. He hasn't been the playmaker or the all-star that he can be and has been in real life, but looks like we have another offside goal, another goal that'll be disallowed. Martial was marginally offside, so unfortunate, but it's only 20 minutes in. We already have had 2 chances, 2 offside goals. So it's something. Again, it's very marginal, but very much offside. Alright, Sam Johnson with the kick. And to Sancho. Sancho's taking it, using his pace. And he shoots. Kind of working into the box, pass it or something. Like, yeah, making it too easy. West Brom has not had a shot yet. Knock on wood. That is a good start. Gallagher with the ball. Van de Beek gets it. Lindelof to Wan-Bissaka. Sancho. Sancho's got room to go. To Fernandes. To Rashford. And that's in. That's got to be in. And that is a goal. That was a beautiful pass by Marcus Rashford, or to Marcus Rashford from Bruno Fernandes. Beautiful. I was just talking about how Bruno Fernandes hasn't been what we know he could be, but passes like that, like obviously it was almost intercepted, but beautiful. I will never complain about that. That is for sure. And Sam Johnstone with the save. Okay. Here we go. He kicks it, tries to go over the top, but Maguire's there. Van de Beek to Pogba. Fernandes to Wan-Bissaka. He's got Martial in front of goal and Marcus Rashford. What's he going to do? Sancho. Oh, I for some reason thought that was going in. But nice move by Wan-Bissaka. He has definitely turned a corner. He is becoming more of an attacker than I thought he would be. So, no complaints there. So there we go. First half in the books. It should be more than 1-0. That is kind of crazy. Our attacking prowess has... We've been putting pressure on them, but we can't finish. That is definitely a concern. Yeah, because obviously we're struggling with that against poor teams. What about when we go up against, well, in the Champions League or something like that? Well, it looks like Sancho picked up a knock. I did not even notice that. So we're going to replace him with Mason Greenwood. We'll let Greenwood come on and potentially do something. Okay, De Gea has a chance to touch the ball. Was that the first? I guess they had a shot on target before. That didn't really count. It was a poor cross. But anyways, he got to play. Good for him. I think I'm going to replace Martial, though. He has done jack squat. 6.8 overall. I guess no, Marcus Rashford had the goal. So yeah, he hasn't even done that. Okay, that was very FM20. Mason Greenwood just takes a shot right into the side netting. Like, that is... Ugh. For some reason, Martial is nervous. I don't get it. Ugh. What? Maxi Gomez is not on my bench. He must be tired from the last game. That's fine. Cavani is always a safe bet as well, so I could definitely pull him on and see what he can do. Which, I think I'm going to pull the trigger on that because I do not like the body language coming from Martial right now. Alright, so here we go. Cavani on, 71st minute. Alex Telles, Rashford. Rashford is moving down the side. He's got Cavani in front. Okay, that is a penalty. Yes, good. Foul. Penalty awarded. Cavani. I'm not really sure what happened there, but it didn't look good. We're going to see what VAR has to say. It's a penalty. There we go. I would love to see what actually went down there. Of course, they're not going to show the replay of the actual foul, but Bruno Fernandes with the shot, and he scores. There we go. I'm going to take Fernandes off now, actually, and put on Guan Mata to get him some minutes. Fernandes has done his work for the day. Alright, Alex Telles to Pogba. Pogba to Maguire. Bouncing it around. Mata has the ball. Van de Beek. Greenwood to Wan-Bissaka. He's got Cavani in front. Gonna go to Rashford. Again, Rashford is not one for heading the ball. Don't like him up there. Of course, he's gonna have to be as an attacker. He's gonna learn, but it definitely worries me when they're aiming for him. Cavani would have been a lot better choice there. Yeah, that was an offside by Mason Greenwood, which is too bad because I'm sure Wan-Bissaka actually would have scored that. Sam Johnstone to Greenwood to Cavani to Greenwood. That seemed kind of redundant, but Wan-Bissaka has got the whole team in front, and I am really confused by what just happened there, but Rashford was offside, so that goal will be disallowed. I am really confused why Sam Johnstone let it bounce like that. Was it Rashford that was offside? I'm not really sure. It hit. Okay, that was his marginal. Here we go, Rashford with the shot, and it was saved. So we got a corner again. Let's see, who is it? Alex Tellez crosses it over. Mata to Tellez. And Rashford, ooh, nice try. Alright, so it's looking good. Our XG is insane right now. 4.06. But we only have 2 goals. So it's great that we're winning. It's great that our XG is so high. It's not a great sign that we have doubled our XG from what our goals actually are. Then I was about to say, we almost let that in. Ugh. Maxi Gomez up front, in front of goal, would have been really, really helpful today. Lindelof, how? There's a clear chance. Center back is an area that needs help. We need a big, fast individual who can play there. Maguire is good for the foreseeable future, but we need someone to partner with him that will be reliable, provide some pace, and have more heading capability. So there we go, 2-0. Look at that, 31 shots, 15 on target, a 4.21 XG. It's probably the highest XG I've had when you compare it to how many goals I've gotten. 3 shots, 2 on target, 0.10. Wow, 78% completion. So I guess you can see the offsides here as well. Like Sancho, Martial, Rashford should have had another. That is more of what I was thinking. It should have been 5-0, especially with that XG, and it really shows when you are looking at all the offsides that we had, which were far too many. I'm going to leave this video here for today. Thank you so much for watching. In the next video, I will show 2 Champions League games. I guess I never showed you what Group H consists of. It's pretty much Kiev, Başakşehir, and Sevilla. So we'll go to Kiev and Başakşehir in the next video. We'll play those 2 matches, and yeah, then from there we'll see what happens. Maybe Sevilla and Tottenham will be a good one. But regardless, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.